So there's this beauty influencer who just publicly humiliated a woman who got laid off and then had to crawl back and apologize the same day. We're gonna get to that. But first, you need to understand who this guy actually is, because this is not a one-time thing. This is a pattern. Stay till the end. James Charles. If you know beauty YouTube, you know the name. If you don't, here's the quick version. Kid grows up in Pennsylvania, starts doing makeup tutorials as a teenager, gets so good that CoverGirl signs him. He becomes the first ever male face of the brand. He's 17. That's not a typo. 17 years old, national campaign, millions of subscribers. The internet loved him. And look, the talent was real. Say what you want about the drama, and there is a lot of it. The guy could actually do makeup. The tutorials were genuinely impressive. He built something from nothing, and for a minute there, he was one of the biggest names on YouTube. Not just in beauty, just on YouTube, period. But here's the thing about building your whole identity on being the internet's favorite person. The second that shifts, it shifts fast. It started cracking in 2019. His mentor, Toddy Westbrook, another huge beauty creator, posted a 43-minute video called Bye Sister. 43 minutes. That's not a rant. That's a documentary. She accused him of manipulating people, using his fame to get what he wanted, and just generally being someone she couldn't support anymore. The internet went feral. He lost millions of subscribers overnight.
I was ready to film a makeup try-on and I received a text from James Charles. I was completely blindsided and my emotions just got the best of me.
Brands started distancing. It was the kind of collapse people write think pieces about. He came back though, apologized, laid low, and slowly rebuilt. And people let him, because that's also how the internet works. It burns things down and then kind of forgets. But then 2021 happened. Multiple people came forward saying James had been sending inappropriate messages to minors. Not just flirty, we're talking sexual messages to teenage boys who were fans. He posted a response video called Holding Myself Accountable, where he admitted to sexting two people under 18, but said they had both told him they were adults.
In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16.
He called it reckless. He called it desperate. He took a break from social media. Now, one of the accusers later admitted his screenshots were fake. Another privately told Cosmopolitan he'd lied about his age. But the damage was done, and a lot of people never fully let it go. Fast forward to this year. In February, Ethan Klein, the H3 podcast guy, spent $10,000 putting up a billboard in LA, giant photo of James Charles, a fake Google search bar that said James Charles allegations, and a reference to that BBC headline from 2021, 10 grand out of his own pocket. He said he was doing it because people were just letting James quietly rebuild his career and collaborate with mainstream creators like nothing happened. Klein has been on this for years, but the billboard was his loudest move yet. And then, this week, May 9th, today, James sees a DM in his inbox. A woman messages him saying she got laid off from Spirit Airlines and needs money. And instead of ignoring it or quietly declining, he makes a video about it. A whole video. He reads the DM out loud, mocks it, tells her to go get a job, and then says she doesn't even follow him. So why would he owe her anything?
I just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help. I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you.
If you don't support me, I don't support you. The internet was not okay with that. Not because people think celebrities are obligated to hand out money, but because the way he did it felt cold, humiliating, like he was publicly laughing at someone who was struggling just for the content, and he felt it immediately. Because within hours, he posted a second video, quieter this time, more vulnerable. He said he doesn't even fully understand why that DM triggered him so hard. He acknowledged he got lucky, that his career came from uploading makeup tutorials as a kid, and somehow it worked, and not everyone gets that. He admitted his privilege got to him in the moment. It was a decent apology, honestly, more self-aware than you'd expect, but the damage was already out there. And that's kind of James Charles in a nutshell, right?